Well, in fast-paced emergencies, having access to something like a blood donation can make such a huge difference.
WDRB's Darby Bean shows us how Scott County, Indiana is taking the step to get this level of care to the community.
In a situation where seconds count, paramedics in Scott County can now get blood to patients before going to the hospital.
This can be the absolute difference between life or death.
A few new tools that could make a huge impact are now ready to be put to use through Scott County EMS. With help from the Red Cross, paramedics here now have access to blood and plasma that they can give to patients on scene.
The unfortunate thing is, just like in our profession, if we would have had it a week sooner, we had 3 runs that we could have used it on. So it's just one of those timing things.
Scott County EMS Chief Nick Olick says before now, patients would have to wait for a medical helicopter or get to a hospital before getting a blood transfusion, and says the closest level 1 trauma center is all the way across the river in Louisville.
We're anywhere from 45 to 60 minutes away. And if we have the ability to implement that in the field, that can change the outcome for a lot of our patients.
Indiana EMS Medical Director Dr. Eric Yazel says Scott County is just the 5th in the state to get on board with a program like this. He says one of the reasons it's not more common to have blood available on an ambulance is simply the need for more of it.
As we build these programs, we also need to increase our blood donation pool.
He called this a major undertaking with training, paperwork, time, money, and specialized equipment.
That it not only warms the blood, but it pumps it in at a certain rate.
Olick says Scott County has been working toward this since last year and will now get a new blood supply every 21 days. If it's used before then, replacements can show up in a matter of hours.
My goal is to have a very progressive and advanced EMS service, and I think this is moving in the right direction.
Reporting in Scott County with photojournalist Ariana Shuka, Darby Bean, WDRB News.